One way to stop, not only stop evolution, but have it going backwards and even trash humanity, making the human being go extinct, is to continue to tell people that the mind and or thoughts has anything to do with reality. If you keep telling people that thoughts have some kind of power over reality and that you create your own truth or something like this, first of all, that is a trick of the mind that's coming in the back door and says, we got this, buddy, old pal, when we already know. And the mind doesn't want to know, and the reason why this shit is allowed to keep bantering out is because the mind doesn't want to just fucking die, let alone surrender. Now here we go. Each individual has a deep responsibility to look into the nature of their mind, that it needs to surrender to what? A larger mind called reality, therein which exists all truths, and that includes the truth about the mind, which, we've got characters out there. We have myths called people. Getting back to this thing that just keeps coming up, that only a few know. The truth. You know, this is, now we're going to take that elevator all the way to the top, man. The mind says, nah, we're getting off here, and this is it. Woo! We've thought about it all. And I'm here to tell you, along with just a few, against a hell of a fucking so many, that has walked before us and has not helped a single fucking thing. If that was the purpose, to direct something into our awareness and say, this is something to focus on. Now, talking about focus, babes. All thoughts, whether they're positive or negative, doesn't matter. Not to awareness. Well, mind and awareness are diametric opposites. Mind can't have awareness. Why? Because awareness is now. This moment now. Mind is just going to have to set aside a little bit. Breathe. Can you handle something beyond that? Control freak. Getting back to quality thoughts. How that. There's a book this size, many different authors. There's probably a wannabe religious science out there that says, you better pay attention to what quality thought is going on and chase one around versus the other. That's still the mind blinding you right there. Positive and negative thoughts will never change from being the same quality. Both of them are equals, and you should treat them as these equals, as just like clouds wandering through the sky. They have no roots, no home. They're the same quality as just that. I mean, the sky is reality. The sky is your awareness. This moment now. Now, because I don't have, I've been really distracted. Money is an issue, property owning, all of these illusions. What I'm saying is I don't have the 6-string guitar here to demonstrate. But you, right now, go grab your 6-string guitar and start strumming as if you knew exactly that there was a higher conscious thinking mind beyond yours, and that has full control. Or just grab a broom and go sweep the floor. I'll learn how to talk pretty soon. something useless that we're doing too is talking. Oh, anyway, let's get not too useless. It depends on how you do it, right? I mean, whatever you do, hit record whenever you think you have something to say to yourself. Anyway, getting back to woo! Your mind doesn't impact so much as just maybe your body that staggers around wondering where is awareness? Where is awareness? And I would advise go take a hike up in the mountains or something. Try to traverse a rock embankment, I don't know, but that's just, it's not right. You can see this philosophy coming from, why? It's always going to be here. What is it? Antichrist. The mind is Antichrist and says, no, I'm it. I'm it. I am the truth and I am reality. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm just a human aperture that wants to stay focused. See, to me, awareness and focus could be very close together. It has nothing to do with thinking. I mean, you can focus on the mind, or you can focus on reality, and get used to how whatever the mind is doing there. Usually, if you think you're a mind, it's going to panic. It's going to be like, where did I go? Well, you're not going to the tattoo shop over it right now, are you? Hang on a minute. And there's where you can have a decent relationship, maybe. Everybody's batting at the mind, trying to do what? Love? That's interesting. Try now on for a size. People can't be there, and neither can the mind. I can keep going like this, and you'll never know when it's going to stop. What are you going to go do to the doctor and say, I don't know how to stop reality? Well, that fucking narcissist, literally, if you're there, they want to press the button that says you can't see reality because I have closed my account on it. So it's my way or the highway, pretty much. And who knows what I'm talking about at this point? Certainly not 80% of the Earth's population. But let's get back to the nature of the mind and the quality of thoughts. All of them are the same. It doesn't matter what amazing thought you came up with or shitty thought. Write it down even. You are giving either Antichrist all of your power to reality, your real life, or not. Antichrist, a lot of people don't know what that is, but if you really want to know, I'll just shove it down your throat right now. It's a massive amount of people who think that their minds are more real than now. It's here, baby. It's here to stay. No, it's not just one man. It's many. And they're emanating, no. And they loop back into mind and say, see. And it's rude. It's absolutely rude. Rude to who? The kids. And if reality can talk, hell yeah, it's rude to reality and the truth of truths and a simple equation like 2 + 2. According to all those minds out there, and it could happen, babe. They'll say it's 5. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Just because they thought about it and they even say it doesn't make it the truth. Thank God. Thank God. And you too can be set free and have this amazing smile on your face that all minds want to go, I bet you there's some way I can get in there. I bet you that's a mind. Matter of fact, I'm going to just sit here and wait till it's a mind. Good luck. I ditched that thing a long time ago. I remember I was about 36, and I've been a musician for 30 years prior to that. Mind you, if you watch my last video, it means that I took my vow of silence. And I kind of started meditating and watching. But what happened was I became conscious of watching my mind. I saw the difference between being and thoughts. I was playing the drums, and I'm a pretty darn good drummer if anybody knows me personally live. They'll vouch for me. Only a few, babe. Only a few. The day that music was recorded and then you can just play it back is the day that music died. So getting back to choosing to just stay in reality. I remember it was a very beautiful moment where something says, you can just choose this over that, and you don't ever have to go back. I'm like, all right, that's easy. Because look at how automatic this is. Everything's done already. There's ancient writings on this, hidden. It's certainly not the stuff that boils up and says, now, when you get up in the morning, the first thing when you think, and it's like, nah, is your fucking stomach growling? Go feed yourself. Watch that fucking thing keep going until it starts disappearing. Make it disappearing by keep watching it. Having said that, babes, human beings do not know their full capacity of power. And now I would say superpowers, babes. Thanks for listening to this. It's something that is very real. You're to boil it down to your favorite subject matter, which is definitely pointing at that narcissism. These are people who are locked in mind. They are the ones who are making this fucking philosophy up that says, okay, and then it says everything about words too. And what else? The universe was built on a word. At first, it was the word. It's like bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.